What's up, guys? Welcome to another deck profile here on Scatter Report. Today I'm going to show you a deck I've been playing a lot lately. It's the U7 Frieza leader. It's really fun. It's a different playstyle that I'm used to, and it's really refreshing. And going into set 4, it should still be pretty strong, so stay tuned. So if you don't know what Frieza does, he gives every Universe 7 card in your deck no specified cost. So that means if it's a green and requires a green energy, it no longer requires that green energy. Pretty great. Any color, works for any card. Then his activate main is place one Universe 7 card from your hand in the drop area. When you do so, draw 2 cards. Helps fill your hand up. It's pretty awesome. Gets you gigantic hands and a lot of advantage. On its flip side, when you awaken, is the same thing with Warriors of Universe 7. And then a very similar effect, except for when you do place one of those Universe 7 in the drop, you're able to set a battle card to rest mode. Provides a lot of control. You're able to tap people that they don't want tapped, tap blockers, get around them, wipe their board with being able to attack guys that are in rest mode. It's pretty great. So let's get into the deck. So to start out, run 3 Flying Nimbus. So in this deck, you're going to get a lot of energy really fast, and when you're going against, you want to basically control the game. You want to set the game to your tempo, get your energy out, get your guys out, negate their attacks, and keep yourself alive, and you never really attack them. So this allows when they flood the board, those veggie players, anyone that has big boards, you stop their attacks, drop a yellow card, and they can't attack anymore, and it'll be your turn real quick. So I'll run 3 of those. Then we run 4 of the new Master Roshi card. This card's fantastic. It's another negate in the deck. It doesn't cost any specified cost, so you can use any energy color to play it. And once you put him in play, he's another 5k combo piece on the board, so nothing but value. Then I play 3 Objection. I was playing this at 4, but I decided to drop it to 3 because I only ever really want to play it once or twice in a game, preferably twice, but 3 is just a little too much. It kills your hand size. It's a great card. If you end up going second in the mirror match and you get to play this and you get to play it before they do, a lot of times you can win the game and there's just no chance. And then versus other decks that have no ramp, you're gonna outpace them like crazy. It's just a great card in the deck. Next is, of course, the 4 super combos. This is fantastic. Plus 10k, draw a card. The great thing about this is it's searchable by all the search cards in the deck. It's also, it works when you're at 5 life, not 4, which not many leaders get. So tournament power leaders do some great things with that. You can really defend and awaken when you want to. And in this deck, you want to be at an odd number when you get onto that turn 5 play, and you'll see later. So you can take 4 life instead of just 2. It's pretty great. Then we've got 4 of the Universe 7 representatives. So this card is a, pay 1, search the top 7 cards of your deck, and you can pick a Universe 7 from it. It's pretty great if you're trying to get that last piece of the combo line you're trying to get off. It's also, you can pitch this card because it has the Universe 7 tag on it, which is kind of interesting for a, an extra card, but it's pretty cool. It's also just, great yellow energy, and a cool card when you're trying to seal the game and you need one specific card that you've been digging deep in the deck for the whole time. All right, then we have 4 of the Ready to Fight Son Goku. This card's awesome. It's your standard, 3. Look at the top 3, grab a Universe 7 from your deck. Pretty much all the decks in Tournament Power running the same search card. But this one has the added advantage of, if you don't need it, you can pitch it to the drop and draw 2. So you can potentially get 2 cards instead of 1, but you don't get to choose. So situationally, it's better. Most of the time, you're going to use this, or try to see this early and grab a specific card to keep your chain going, grab a negate, grab the Roshi, or grab a piece of your chain for endgame. On to the next, I run 2 of the Destructive Disc Krillins. Well, I was running more, didn't really seem to play it that often. You only really want to play it 1 time, and it's to guarantee yourself awaken if you're going the Frieza route instead of the Goku route, and you really need to get down to 4 instead of 5. It's a great card. You play him. He kills a 3 or less and takes a life. It's mandatory. Don't forget that. So don't play it too late. And it's green, so you don't really. It's a tough one as energy because it's you're not going to use the green, but you can use it for a lot of the Universe 7 stuff because they're all colorless. Also a great card to pitch. Next card is Focus Mind Sun Piccolo. We run 3 of these guys. He's great in certain matchups where you really need a lot of defense. You put him out, he's got barrier. On the opponent's turn, he's gonna have 20k. So he's gonna be pretty hard to get rid of, and like any like Veggies deck or anyone that's hitting for 15k is gonna have to combo past him, and they don't really want to have to do that. He's also just, versus the cell matchups, he's pretty cool. You put him out there, play him on turn 3, they can't KO him, so you get another blocker. They kill your hand, you got a guy on the board, they swing with their cell, and you just block it. You don't have to deal with their bullshit, And it's also just another card that's good for energy, for objection, and one that you can pitch and draw 2. We got another 2. We have the Focus Mind Sun Gohan. This card's pretty interesting. It's another one that's a great blue energy and also a pitch it and draw 2. The other great thing it does is you're able to search. It has barrier 1, so you can put it out and it just sits there. And then you're able to search the top 7 cards of your deck and then play any card using its energy cost and put it on the board. And one thing that's great about this is that the moment you hit activate main, you request, are you going to Bloodlust this? Are you going to Bloodlust the card that's going to come out? And it's something people forget, and it makes them have to blind Bloodlust the card. You're able to, all right, you're going to Bloodlust. You use Bloodlust, I'll put out this card. I don't care that gets Bloodlusted, right? And if they say no Bloodlust, and here comes Victory Strike, I win. It's pretty great. Not the Victory Strike can be Bloodlust. I should have said Frieza there, but yeah, you can bring the Frieza out, bring out any of the cards that you want the effect from, and you're going to get it. All right, next is a little more control for you. So we got 3 Masked Saiyan, the Mysterious Warrior. He comes in, he can't get rid of blockers, but he can get rid of 5 cost, up to 5 cost or less in cards. And he's a great way to bait Bloodlust before you want to play, if you have 6 energy and want to play the Goku card. You can bait the Lust for this so he doesn't get Bloodlust. It's pretty good for 1 energy. It's also just a great way to keep their field empty, keep them from being able to kill you, extend the game. Next, now we're on to the big boys of the deck. So we've got Cold-Hearted Strikes Frieza. He is a 5 cost, and he's awesome. He's got dual attack. He comes in, when you play him, if you drop a Universe 7 card from your hand, you're able to tap 2 of their guys, ignoring barrier, which is pretty amazing, and they can't come back for the next turn. So if they got big hitters on board, or they got barrier blockers that they're trying to put out to get around your Victory Strike, you just play him the turn before, knock their blockers down, and they can't restand him next turn, and you're going for game. He's awesome. He's also an evolved target for the next card. So, next card is Frieza, Emperor of Universe 7. Awesome. I play 3 of him. I think you only really need 3. I sideboard 1 more just in case. If you go up against a Veggies deck, this is the route you want to go instead of the Victory Strike, but he is fantastic. He is an EX Evolve 1. You place him over this 5-drop, and then you got to drop 1 card from your hand, a Universe 7 into the drop. Pretty easy to do with this deck. You have a ton of cards in hand. And then when he comes in, let me read it off for you, to be exact. If your leader card is yellow, opponent's counter skills and non-keyword auto / activate skills cannot be activated unless they place 1 card from their life in the drop area. So what this means is that decks that rely on a lot of autos, like Veggies, when they're trying to trigger the auto, trigger their super combo autos, bring out all these things, and if you're able to shut this out, they're unable to get anything off. And so anything that's a green, a blue, or an orange skill, if they want to use that skill, they have to crit a life. It's amazing once you get out there. If you get this guy on the board and they don't have any hard removal, and sometimes the hard removal means Shigesh out, or I had some guy do this to me. He wiped my 1-drops off the board with a Kale, crit a life. He then super comboed with a Shigesh, crit a life. Brought out the Broly that makes me choose to KO a card, crit a life. So I did 3 crit damage to him without, I lost the card, but 3 crit damage is devastating. This card is fantastic. It's a triple strike. If you're going up against anything that needs those autos, and they're faster than you and gonna kill you, this is the card to bring out. It's so good. Next, now on to the fun part of the deck. It's the Goku line. So we run 4 of this full power Spirit Bomb Sun Goku. This guy is a 5 cost, double strike. When you play this card, draw 1, then choose up to 1 of your energy and switch it to active mode. So it's pretty good. You pay 5, you get 1 back, you get a card. The kicker is, because you're trying to defend yourself so long in this deck, a lot of the times you're at like 6, 7, 8 life, and you can use his activate main, which is choose 2 cards in the life and add them to your hand. This card gains 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. You can use this as many times in a turn as you want. So if you're at 7 life, crit yourself 3 times, or not crit yourself, activate main 3 times, get 6 cards in hand, awaken, bring back 2 energy, then you go into the bigger chain here because you got 3 energy left. That's enough to do the full chain and have a battering laser. It's pretty great. So through that, and also the power level carries over. So if you're taking 30,000 plus, the next guy's hitting for 30,000 plus, and the next guy. So on to the next, we run 4 copies of Son Goku, Hope of Universe 7. All right, we'll take a look at him. He's pretty awesome. Sometimes you can seal the game with him without going higher. He's pretty great. EX Evolve 1, place 2 Universe 7 from your hand in the drop area. And then you place him on top of a Universe 7 Son Goku with an energy cost of 5 or more. The last card you just saw. It's pretty much, that's the only target as of now. There might be some more in the next set. And if it's not the only target, it's the one you want. He also has triple attack, so he can swing 3 times to restand himself. He has critical. He hits for 35,000. If you've taken the activate main once or twice, he's hitting for 45, 55, 65,000. It's hard to deal with. And then when this card attacks, if your leader card is green, choose up to 1 card from your opponent's hand, or up to one of their battle cards and place it in the drop area. Doesn't work in this deck because we're not using a green leader, but you could run this in Cell or the other green leader, and it's pretty solid. But something you're able to do with this is you evolve him, swing once, swing twice, stand him, evolve again, swing once, swing twice. If you had another one, you probably don't, but you might. You could do it again. If not, swing for that 3rd time. So you could potentially do 65,000 crit damage in 1 turn with very little cards. It's pretty fantastic. Now to the coup de grace of the deck. This is what everyone hates and it frustrates them, is the Son Goku, the Awakened Power. This is the secret rare from Tournament Power. It's 45,000. It's EX Evolve 1, place Universe 7 from the hand in the drop area. Universe 7 Son Goku with an energy cost of 6 or less. It is ultimate. You want to play 1 of these in your deck, which is, if you could play more. It's got Victory Strike. So when you deal any damage with this guy to the leader, they die. 1 damage, done. They could be at 8, they take 1, they're gone. It's pretty awesome. So, and this card's attack and skill cannot be negated. So you can't Bloodlust it. You can't negate it. The only thing you can do is combo out of it, and there's a couple other extra cards and Shigeshi Kid Goku that can get around it and KO it. Check out the other video I have about how to get around Victory Strike, and you might be able to beat it. When you want to play this card, this deck is almost an insta-win if people aren't running enough Self-Awakening. All you do is you just don't attack them and defend yourself until you can play this card. Your super combos are going to be online, theirs won't. They won't have any battle cards in hand, or very little. They won't be able to do much. You're going to have such a huge hand, you can combo up so high. 1 damage, they're done. It's amazing. All right, and then I run 2 Battering Laser. So when they try to use one of those extra cards that I highlight in the other video, like Mafuba works on him. You can, if you have an extra energy and an extra yellow card, play Battering Laser. Bye-bye Mafuba. It's seals the deal, and there's nothing to do about it. And that's what this deck's all about. It's about, controlling the game, doing exactly what you want, drawing a bunch of cards, and not letting your opponent get what they want. It's really fun. It's a different deck. I think it's going to be really strong in set 4, and it's going to get better and better and better as more Universe 7 cards come out. It's definitely an interesting playstyle. Having gone from, I play mostly aggro decks, and this is such a different pace that I'm really enjoying it, and it's really fun. I'd say if you have access to the secret rare, it's pretty expensive, but if you pulled it, give this deck a try. It can really mess people up, and people don't know how to deal with it. It's really fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you're looking for more. We'll be doing more set 4 deck profiles pretty soon. We're going to do some recap of set 3. And we look forward to giving more videos and seeing you guys at the West Coast Regionals. So, see you guys next time. Bye.